Hello and welcome. I hope you're having a great day or evening, and it might even get better because today we are playing Orcs Will Never Be Slaves. This is a demo version of an upcoming game called, well, Orcs Will Never Be Slaves. And here we are playing an orc fighting off against hordes of enemies and can also pick one of currently 4 weapons, but there are many more planned, or maybe I can even unlock them in a different way. I have unlocked them with this currency before because I played the demo already over an hour, which is far more than my attention span actually allows. But I'll just quickly pick the Storm Hammer as a weapon. I haven't played it yet, so let's pick this one. And since I've already beaten the first level, let's try the second one with 1 affix, and the enemy attack power is increased by 25%. What the affix will be, we'll see in a bit. But right now, okay. First up, we will pick what our dash will do. Either we can deliver an impact to enemies, give us frenzy, so plus 60% attack speed for quite a short time, or dash throws shurikens. Let's go Naruto style and use this. So we have 4 abilities, and I have to turn down the volume a little bit because this boing that the enemies do is quite cute but still a bit annoying. And here we have 3 abilities. The first one is the auto attack. I can aim that with my mouse, with the controller, whichever you play with. And I also have a flurry. You can see right here some form of lightning bolts next to my character, so let's use this and hit with a large damaging swing right here. And we level up, we gained enough experience points to either get one of these. Restores 1% HP per second. Let's pick this one because I suck at dodging. In this game we can actually run into the enemies. There's no trouble here because they are, as you might have just seen, charging up an attack, and if we don't dodge it, our health gets dropped. Since I've already checked out the flurry ability, this one right here, we level up again, great. Gain rage constantly. This is actually what I wanted to explain anyway, because now we have, charging boars. But I have right here an ultimate ability. Let's do this. What happened? We need to charge this? What was that? I shined up, my rage bar got dropped a little bit. The other weapons really just use all the rage and do a powerful ultimate attack. So let's... Oh, we are swinging our hammer. Hammer. Yeah. Let's dodge. Oh, not dodge here. But we are constantly swinging our hammer. That's great. Let's increase our rage gain. So we gain rage right here. Either through picking upgrades, or just constantly hitting enemies, which is always a good idea in such a horde bullet hell-esque game. Anyway, it's more Vampire Survivors like because we pick up experience points, crystals, whatever. So let's swing our hammer. We are immune during this ability as well. Normal attacks deal critical hits for 1.5 seconds after flurry attack. Great. Let's pick this one and do a flurry on this archer right here. We can also knock them back. If we are constantly hitting the same enemy, they are being knocked back and can even be stunned, which is quite powerful and very useful. If we want to, for example, focus this down right here, we can constantly stagger him, while the others... Oh, here is the affix now. Potion healing effect, minus 25%. This is piece of cake. Yeah, that affix does not worry me at all. Why? Because there are so much more harder affixes. One, for example, was that every time an enemy got killed, there was a high chance that they drop soul arrows, was the name of the ability. So 4 orbs were shot in 4 different directions, and if well, I killed a bunch of enemies in one go. The whole battlefield was filled with these soul arrows, and I got killed once by that affix, so yeah. Having reduced healing ability from potions, not that big of a deal. Definitely not. Anyway, let's play a little bit through. As you can see, there's a timer in the top right. Can I stop gaining level ups every time I want to explain something? Every 25 normal attacks plus 3% normal attack damage. Yes, please. Because that way, if I read it correctly, we are getting stronger constantly. So we have a timer up there ticking down, and once we hit the 0-second marker, or well, if the time is up, then a boss will spawn. And in the first level it was actually, again, I want to explain something, show you something, because these boars right here are basically smaller versions of the first boss. I don't know if the boss spawns here as well, if it's the same boss, but it's still level 2 now. I try to get to it and maybe even jump forward a bit, because this is not the most engaging combat, which is one critique I have of this game. It is satisfying to swing the hammer into the enemies. Let's pick flurry attack, charge stack, so we have now one stack and we can gain another. There we have it. We can use flurry twice in consecutive order, or in well, twice after another. Once, no, whatever. You know what I mean. Anyway, it is quite satisfying to plow through the enemies, but to watch it might not be as entertaining. But I'll try to get towards the end boss, so ticking down 10 more minutes, which feels way longer. I played 3 times or 3 maps and already have like 80 minutes playtime, and yeah, it's just a bit too long for me. But then I will also mention in the critique or in the feedback section at the end of the video. So I will quickly jump forward a bit so you can enjoy a bit of speeding up time. So now we are quite close to the boss encounter. Let's see what will spawn right now in 5 seconds. I'll save up the ultimate ability and we'll see. Okay, warning. Oh, a giant blob spawning. Hey, poisonous pools, I reckon. Yeah, let's dodge those and try to avoid those as much as possible, while also taking care of all the many skeletons right here. And we can actually squeeze it right here between us and the what is that? A rock? But no, that's not fair sportsmanship. So let's try and do a real boss fight. Dodge the boars. Use the flurry charges we have, and yeah, dodge the boars again. And yeah, damage to elites and bosses. Let's increase this. Ay. Don't you hit me! Don't you dare hit me! There's another Legolas wanting to get beaten by my hammer. Now let's swing through all the enemies right here. And okay, the boss has 50% health. I think I have an upgrade that increases my damage by 15%. You hit me. Jesus, the poison ticks. Holy moly. But yeah, if nothing unforeseen happens right now, I think I got this. Let's dodge this one. Yeah, perfect. Pick up the potions on the way. Ui, that last jump was long. We have the ultimate ability ready again, and I accidentally squeezed him again in the rock. Let's pull you out. Yes, perfect. And oof, I got hit by a few skeletons as well. Increase our attack speed, but it doesn't matter now because should be done. Oh no! I got too cocky. Holy moly, that was close. I could have died right here. But now, whoof, yeah. I'm not humble. No, not at all. Jesus Christ, that was close. So now we got a few coins. We could spend them right here if we have more weapons to unlock. But sadly, we are lacking any form of progression system, which is one of the critiques I will now address. So let's talk about my first impressions. So first up, what I liked. The art style is cute and easy on the eyes, while not overwhelming us with a visual overload, like a typical bullet hell usually does. The 3 attack patterns are well balanced, and with the upgrading options during a run, we can perform great combo attacks and have other linked effects, making our damage output enormous. The amount of weapons that appear to be unlockable in the full version gave me hopes of a great replayability, while the already existing maps are a promising start as well for, again, the replayability. The chance to focus down on an enemy and pushing them back, staggering them, and with the right upgrade even stun them feels very satisfying and give the attacks a necessary weight, which other games are lacking. Now what I disliked. The combat sometimes felt a little floaty with the aim either following slower than I would have liked or hit somewhere else than where my mouse cursor actually was, while the routine of swinging the hammer, especially in this video, could be a bit boring after a certain amount of time. The length of a run, especially for the first difficulty level, is rather long and could use a shorter time frame, especially when you fail twice shortly before the boss encounter like I did. That was rather frustrating and elongated the time spent in the game, but not in the good way. A lack of progression outside of just buying different weapons is another negative for me, since I prefer a simple talent tree or other unlockable upgrades outside of a run. Maybe the full version will have such a progression system and the game would be definitely better for it. And those are my first impressions of the game. What are your thoughts on it? Will you wishlist it, and what is 6.48 squared? Let me know in the comments, and as always, have a great day or evening.